G'day guys, thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard and today I've got a nice little haul reveal with items found from my friends over at Value Village here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Now if it's your first time visiting Richard's Corner, the aim of my channel is thrifty collecting, trying to show you how you guys can save the thrifty way. So when I visit my thrift stops, whether they're Value Village, Dollarama, thrift stores, flea markets, garage sales, what have you, I look for my favorite toys, books, movies, and video games at far below retail, and I try to show you guys how much I save by comparing it to pricing online. So I hope you enjoy today's haul reveal. I know it's a day late. Yesterday I crashed hard, not by a vehicle. I crashed in bed. I laid down and I just knocked myself out, and I woke up very early this morning. So here I am taping for another video for today, which is tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you didn't mind the day delay. So again, we've got some really neat items for this haul reveal. It looks like we've got a McDonald's train here from the Christmas series. Looks like we've got a couple more Koopa Troopas from McDonald's as well, and this awesome Sully is a really cool figure. I can't wait to show you why that is so significant, but I think some video gamers might know right away what that is. Again, it is Richard from Richard's Corner here. Thank you again for tuning in. Let me show you what I found on my tabletop and compare it to some online pricing for you today. So as you can see, we have everything laid out here. Now, I didn't mention at the start of my video here that I actually paid a whole $2.99 for this haul. So what I usually do is I try to show a per keeper price, meaning any piece that I'm keeping, I add that as a total, and then I divide that number into the before tax and discount price. So $2.99, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping this. So there's going to be 5 keepers out of here, if I divide $2.99 by that, it works out to be about 60 cents per keeper. Now, why is that significant? My viewers know that if you know I'm paying about 60 cents per, that some of the online pricing may surprise you, and you'll see that I get out way ahead, even though I am not really reselling. I'm just sort of collecting. But the fact that I'm getting these for 60 cents a piece versus the online pricing is significant, and this is exactly why I collect in this fashion. So especially with this Sully figure, you're going to be quite surprised why my online pricing is so significant here. So again, it was 60 cents a keeper, $2.99 for the whole package, but let's go into why I'm not keeping this little guy. Now, this is a Nerf squirter from 2017. It's a McDonald's toy, and I think it comes in a pair so that you can play with somebody else, and I think it's a squirter. It goes, so I don't know if you can hear that, but it's if you squeeze it, you can feel the air come out. So you squeeze it, you put it in water, it sucks in water, and you can squirt it at somebody. So it's quite kind of like a makeshift, you know, squirter, squeeze gun kind of thing. So I don't know, as a gadget it's kind of neat, but it's not really, you know, a keeper for me. And I don't think my youngest or anyone here is probably going to be interested in that, so that's probably going to go back into the donation pile. Even if I did have a complete set, which would be an orange and a blue one, it's still not really enough for me to keep it. I don't even have online pricing for it because I don't think anyone's selling these individually. So at least I couldn't find a listing on eBay. So this guy is probably going to go away. So bye-bye. So what I do have left here is fairly interesting, and I'm going to start with something very familiar here. We've got another couple of red Koopa shells from the Super Mario line from 2017. These are McDonald's Happy Meal toys again. The only reason I say again is because I think the last thrift haul that I'm linking up here, I think I actually hauled one of these already. So now that I have 3, I think I might actually put these extra 2 in my Overflow Marketplace. And if you don't know what that is, please check out the playlist below, because my Overflow Marketplace contains things that I still have for sale on my Facebook page. And basically I sell overflow or the extra things from my collection to people who might be interested. So these red Koopa Troopa shells are from the Super Mario game, and basically when Mario steps on one of the green or red turtles, they become a shell that acts as a projectile that he uses against all of his other enemies. So that's actually very handy. This is kind of a pullback toy. So you pull it back and it'll fly across the table. Well, maybe not so much these, but they are fairly well done. As I've mentioned before, they are a really good depiction of the shell from the Mario game. Really nice and shiny, glossy finish here. Beautiful red and white with the nice beige bottom there. And all of these toys still have fairly good spring-loaded action. This one seems to have less tension than this one, but they still are in fairly good condition. So again, 2017, this is the red Koopa shell from the Super Mario McDonald's Happy Meal line. 2 of them to add to my collection for now. Now this little oddity, it's funny I say that word because these are actually called odd bods. I've never heard of this series before. And this is a sealed flip book. Now, I'm not into flipping anything that I find, really. I mean, like if I do resell anything on my Overflow Marketplace because I'm simply trying to make space for my collection, I usually sell it for about, you know, cost or less. So something like this I'd probably sell for only about 50 cents, even if I bought it for 60 with this haul. And I am opening it because I really want to see what's in it. So odd bods, it looks kind of an interesting bunch here. This is a flip book. So basically it's an animated book, right? So you can sort of see him. Isn't that cool? Whoa, that's actually really neat. Actually, maybe I'm doing it backwards here. There we go. There we go. Look at that. There you can see the animation go there. That's pretty cool. And actually, I think you can flip it this way as well. No, actually, these are just, these are actually scenes because these are stickers that you can put into the scenes over here. So that's kind of cool. So it's kind of a flip book, activity book. And oh yeah, look at that. There's 2 sets of stickers. Very cute. I should do a little bit more research on odd bods. I've never heard of these guys before. And it looks like it says, I'm sorry, I should put that in the light there a little bit better. The Cool Kids, so I can't really read that. Oh, there we go. Cool Kids Combos. So I'm wondering whether or not Oddbods is actually a series of, you know, just sort of miscellaneous McDonald's stuff or not. I'm not sure. I've never heard of this series, nor have I seen this on any kind of television show. But I really do love the flipbook action. That's really cute. That's really neat. Look at that. Very nice, very nice, very cool. So the listing that I have below is for one listing that I found, one active listing and apparently this is a 2017 McDonald's toy. I've never heard of Oddbods before, but that is the series, and there was a series of Oddbods toys, and this was just one of them. I think there were about 6 or 7 of them. But regardless of that, they are very cute characters, and it really is a neat sticker book, flip book, to add to the collection. Something a little bit more obscure, but something very cool to add. Again, 2017 Oddbods McDonald's Happy Meal flip book. Not bad. Now, in the Christmas season of 2017, just this past Christmas, McDonald's released an awesome set of McDonald's train cars. This is one of them. This is the Transformers Happy Meal train car from that McDonald's Christmas train series. And it actually came in many different motifs. There was obviously a McDonald's train, and then there were ones for most of their Happy Meal series. So they had one for My Little Pony and for Transformers and a few others. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but this is the Transformers one, as you can see here. And the person that keeps going up and down is Bumblebee, sort of making his appearance from outside the car. Basically, the action on the bottom here causes the spring mechanism to, not mechanism, spring mechanism, but sort of just a lever that sort of pushes Bumblebee up and down. So it's actually kind of amusing to have them all lined up on a tabletop, and you can sort of see all of the characters sort of hopping up and down in their respective cars. So really cool. It's a very simplistic kind of toy. It does have a really nice Transformers logo on it, though. Very flat painting, though there's nothing really fancy about that. A fairly plain decal, although all of these characters are actually Transformers within the series. So that's kind of cool. And again, we have Bumblebee coming in and out of in and out of the car as it rolls across the table. And if you look at Bumblebee up close, it is in fairly good condition, but it is a very simplistic toy compared to other Happy Meal toys that I've reviewed on this channel. But regardless of that, it is a 2017 McDonald's Holiday Express train. This is the Transformers train, number 6 from that series. Not a bad find. Now this guy is my chase figure for this haul for sure. Sully, and from Monsters Incorporated, beautifully stylized, because this is actually a Disney Infinity character. Now I've reviewed other Disney Infinity figures. In fact, I really should do another collection highlight, because I have a whole ton of Disney Infinity characters that I bought off of another video gamer many years ago now. And Sully is just one of many characters. Now unfortunately, Disney Infinity characters are discontinued because the game did not have a lot of longevity. But the premise of the game is that there's a chip inside the base, and you put this Infinity figure on an Infinity base, and it reads the chip and recognizes that this is Sully, and it makes Sully appear on the screen. So you can interact with, you can actually control Sully in the game when you have this on the Infinity dock, which is very, very cool. The idea is very cool, but it wasn't utilized very, very well to keep gamers engaged long enough that they would continue coming back. And they didn't release enough content, I think, to make these really just to have that replayability that would keep kids coming back for more. There's a Star Wars line, there's a Marvel line, there's a bunch of Disney Pixar ones. There's a whole bunch of them. And it really is too bad, because when you look at this character up close, what a beautifully rendered figure. I mean, this is a really, really neat stylized figure. Now, this isn't exactly how Sully appears in Monsters, Inc. Obviously, he's much more puffy, but this is more, like I said, it's stylized. And all the Infinity characters have this kind of stylized look. A really nice, beautiful base as he's going over the pavement there, sort of like pointing, hey, how you doing? Like, this is him walking down the street with his friend Mike Wazowski as they're walking to work, right? Saving gas, right? Because there's a scream shortage. That's right, I remember that now. But yeah, this is awesome. Like, Sully is a little bit more stylized, but really looks very cool. I love his polka dots on the back. Love the spikes along his spine here. Love the little gray horns. It really is. And look at that expression. He looks so cool. I love it. Very suave, very debonair. But this, he's obviously one of the elite Monsters Inc. employees, because he is one of the best at gathering the scream, right? So this is a really awesome figure. But the online pricing reflects this is still a sought-after figure, even though the game is debunked, right? It's just not happening anymore, because they're stylized, because they are just kind of unique. They still make really, really awesome display figures. And because they're discontinued, of course, people will try to mark them up as collector's pieces. Nonetheless, though, you can find a lot of these. You can actually see a lot of Infinity figures at Dollarama if you're lucky. I found a few Series 1 and Series 2s at Dollarama. And there are very few at retail stores any longer. They've been blown out a long time ago. So if you are fortunate to find these and you think that you agree with the style, because it is a really stylized figure, please, try to add them to your collection, because these are really, really super cool, at least for me. So again, this is Sully from Disney Infinity Series 1, actually, from the Monsters Inc. Line of Infinity figures. Again, Sully, to finish off this awesome haul from Value Village. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now, and I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet haul reveal from my friends over at Value Village here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I have to say, I think Sully is probably my chase figure for this haul, but if you have a favorite out of the few items that I did get today, please leave a comment below, because I so appreciate you visiting and leaving comments on my videos. Again, it's Richard from Richard's Corner signing out. I want to wish you happy hunting and happy collecting, and I hope that all of your finds, thrifty or otherwise, are equally awesome. If you haven't already, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and stay in touch with me so you know what is new and happening here on this channel, and also hit that little bell icon so that you are instantly notified when something new has been uploaded to this channel. Again, your likes, your subs, your comments, and your love and support for Richard's Corner is so appreciated. I say it time and again that I cannot be here without you guys, and I'm so humbled and honored that you guys are part of my YouTube journey, and that you guys are here to share my own love of thrifty collecting, and I hope that it inspires you to check out your own local thrift stores for some really cool treasures and finds. For now, it's Richard signing out. Please stay tuned for another video. I'm going to be doing part 2 of my shopping haul very soon, and we will see you next time. Again, thanks for visiting Richard's Corner, guys.